Hey guys, welcome back. So today I wanted to go over a few of my DIY projects. DIY projects are not a bad thing, especially if you're on a budget. And if you're a gold prospector, you're on a budget. It also gives the gold prospector first-hand knowledge of how to repair and replace his equipment when it breaks down, especially when you're in the field. Most of everything can be purchased at the local hardware store, or in some cases, if you have a gold rotating trommel, at the local automotive store. So today I'm going to talk to you about my DIY project, which is a sluice box holder, a sluice box extension tray, and my very first sluice box itself. I hope you like the video. Here we go. So here it is, the sluice box holder. The sluice box holder is made out of 3/4 inch PVC pipe. The legs can be adjusted for the angle. It is important to know that if you build one of these, that you should be prepared to lock them in place, or you will dump your whole operations into the ground. Yes, I have done that. As you can see, the sluice box holder is almost the same length as the sluice box tray. Now that is pretty cool in the very beginning, but not very practical during operations. It's very hard to keep it centered and keep it stable without one side or the other falling off and dumping your whole operation into the ground. And yes, I have done that. So what I'm going to do is take this section out, cut it down, and move it forward, just like the other end. That should give me enough room to be able to strap this piece through this and make it more stable. The extension tray is just a piece of sheet steel that I purchased at the local hardware store. This one I've already cut in half and bent it up. So the way I bent this was I put a 2x6 in the inside here, clamped it down, and tapped this edge over, working it back and forth, nice and easy, not trying to make it all bend at one shot. Okay? And then finally it came up to where it had nice, good looking corners. Okay? It is also important to know that when you do this, you have to know what the inside dimension is of your sluice box, because your tray fits inside your sluice box. Okay? Now it's okay to have a little bit of a gap, but you don't want something too crazy. You don't water wash back on it. You might end up losing the gold out the backside of your sluice box. That, I'm proud to say, has not happened to me. Okay? One of the things that you need the extension tray for is when you're in operations with your trommel, you want to get as far away from your trommel with your sluice box as you possibly can. You don't want your sluice box up underneath your trommel, simply because when the concentrates fall out of your trommel, this is the only place that they have to land. They really don't have time to settle down before they're washing out the end of your box. Okay? So now, with your tray in place, your cons usually hit, at least mine, fall right about there, and have that full run to settle out and run through the riffles. Very seldom do I ever find any gold past the wing nut, It's not that it doesn't happen, it's just that the setup, I don't know, last couple of times I had 100% in the sluice box and didn't find any gold washed through the bottom side of the riffles. Last couple of times I didn't find anything past this point right here. I want to say that's pretty good. Set up and run. Okay. The very last thing is my very first sluice box. I want to say that this was my own idea, but I really can't. This design of a sluice box was copied from Parker Schnovel and Parker's Novels, or Parker's Tales. And if you're a gold prospector, I don't have to explain who he is. You know who he is. The bucket trommel was the idea of Allen's Gold Mining. Okay? And my sluice box, well, this sluice box was from Jeff Williams. Sorry, buddy. Now, pay dirt. When I want to purchase pay dirt, I usually get on there to find out what company has the best pay dirt. Who has the best ROI? Because that's important. You want something that pays out at least something for your money. So I go to Clutch. He is one of the best guys that will tell you the reviews on all pay dirts before you purchase them. Okay? So I think I mentioned everybody except for Dan Hurd. Dan Hurd, I hope you're feeling well and know that you had heart surgery. He's up in the Yukon. And for all you new people that see these videos, I hope you will like them, learn something from them, and always keep it DIY. Until next time, guys, see ya.